Okay, so in this short video, I'm going to just review how you can solve for parallel resistance using a handheld calculator. So in your textbook on the left-hand side of the screen, you have a parallel resistance circuit with R1 equals 20, R2 equals 30, and R3 equals 60. On the other page, we have the total resistance formula for parallel circuits. The inverse of RT, 1 over RT is equal to 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2 plus 1 over R3 up to however many resistors you have. So let's go through the steps of typing this into a calculator. So here's the calculator I use. And it has this key 1 over X. So to solve this problem, I would just type in the value of the first resistor, which is 20. I hit 1 over X, that gives me the inverse of 20. The second resistor is 30. I type in 30, hit 1 over X to give me the inverse of 30. Then I add those two together by hitting plus. The last resistor is 60 ohms. I type in 60, 1 over X, hit plus again to add all those together. Now that is the inverse of RT, so I hit 1 over X again to get RT is equal to 10. And it's kind of that simple if you have a calculator with a 1 over X function key. One other thing about this calculator or others is using scientific or engineering notation. I can hit F, engineering 3, and it gives me 3 decimal points with an exponent. So if I wanted to type in, say, 12 microamps, I would type in 12, hit EEX key, 6, and then hit change sign. So that gives me, and then I'd have to hit enter. But that enters 12 microamps into the handheld calculator. Let's say I wanted to enter 35 mega ohms. I would enter 35 EEX 6 for mega, and that enters 35 mega ohms into my handheld calculator. If you have a calculator that has this function for 1 over X and engineering notation with exponent, it can make a lot of these mathematical problems easier. Or if you can find an app on your phone, that may be just as easy. But this was just a review of handheld calculator functions for these types of problems.